I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's
agree
a
on that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore.
They agree with you.
She doesn't want to be the first lady. She destroyed the Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want to have anything to do with him. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
Allegedly.
And she does.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know all this.
Allegedly. That's why I say allegedly.
Get ready, Melania Trump, the former First Lady, launched a massive $100 million defamation lawsuit against The View hosts, shaking up the media landscape. The case centers on controversial remarks from a recent episode where the panel suggested Melania was unhappy in her role at the White House and in her marriage to Donald Trump. Now, those offhanded comments have exploded into a headline-grabbing legal fight that could reshape the boundaries between public figures and media. Scrutiny and Melania is coming out. Swinging dot 111-111-111-1, but that was only the beginning. The discussion quickly spiraled into a full-on critique of Melania's personal choices and her time. As First Lady, everything from her White House makeovers to how she handled Christmas traditions was fair game. One host went so far as to claim she didn't care about the role at all, portraying her as bitter and unwilling to embrace the spotlight. It's no surprise those comments hit a nerve with Melania.
Critics are going hard after a liberal media member for vile comments about Melania Trump. The former First Lady appears to signal her support for reproductive rights in a video out yesterday.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
And this take is pretty shocking.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out.
Wow. I mean, that is violent. They've got to stop talking like that about a former president who's had 2 assassination attempts. I mean, that's just...
Melania Trump has always valued her privacy, and these personal jabs reportedly pushed her past the breaking point. Instead of brushing them off, she struck back hard, filing a defamation lawsuit against The View. In her claim, she argues the host's remarks weren't just off base. They were outright false and damaging to her reputation. This isn't about bruised feelings or grabbing headlines. It's about shutting down harmful narratives before they take root. While most public figures either ignore media digs or issue a short rebuttal, Melania is making it clear she won't let lies about her character slide. With this lawsuit, she's demanding accountability loudly, publicly, and on her own terms.
Because I do want to get back to this point with the left and Melania Trump. Why can't she just be her own woman and have separate?
And she can.
And so why all that criticism? I mean, that was gross from The View. And look, The View is not the litmus test of America. We don't think that.
They were afraid of that remark. That was their problem.
So why did they handle it?
So why does it matter? Because this lawsuit isn't just another celebrity Versace show. It strikes at the heart of a much bigger debate: how far the media can go when talking about public figures. It raises weighty questions about free speech, journalistic responsibility, and the right to protect one's reputation. If Melania prevails, the case could set a precedent that reshapes how defamation claims involving public figures are judged and force shows like The View to tread more carefully when airing personal speculation about politicians, celebrities, and their families. On the flip side, critics warn it could have a chilling effect on free speech. And then there's the timing, with Donald Trump already dominating the headlines for other controversies. Some wonder if Melania's bold legal move is also a calculated way to step back into the spotlight and reclaim her own narrative.
Such vile comments, but they are exactly what The View's audience loves. It is targeted perfectly at a radically feminist, liberal audience that loves hate. Another now. This is loving and tolerant rhetoric the left uses, which they accuse the opposing side of using. And this one, those women are a danger to America. They do more than anyone else to stoke political and social tensions. The former president says he thinks his wife should be allowed to think.
One of the most jaw-dropping moments came when a host, flat out, claimed Melania hates her husband and doesn't even want to live with him. Comments like that cross a dangerous, line-turning speculation into damaging gossip that strikes at the heart of her marriage and character. The boldness of those remarks stunned viewers, but for Melania, it was the last straw. Instead of brushing it off, she's taking the fight straight to court with a staggering $100 million lawsuit on the line. This isn't about chasing headlines. It's a full-scale legal battle to defend her reputation, both personally and publicly, for the long haul.
Cheating while Melania was pregnant.
That's not going to come in front of the jury, though. The judge has ruled that won't come up.
We're on television now. And then after Melania gave birth to the baby, he found Stormy to strip around with, right?
Yeah.
It's like people should look at him and say, you know, what kind of an insecure jerk are you? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, my wife's pregnant. I'm not attracted to her big belly or something. And now she's paying attention to the baby and not.
So what does this mean for everyone else? At its core, Melania's lawsuit forces a reckoning over where the line falls between free speech, media criticism, and outright defamation. A win for her could change how outlets cover the private lives of politicians and celebrities, raising the bar for accountability and potentially reshaping the boundaries of media commentary. Supporters argue she's finally standing up for her reputation, while critics dismiss it as a strategic grab for publicity. The truth may lie somewhere in the middle. Either way, the case spotlights the uneasy balance between fame, privacy, and media responsibility. And with $100 million on the table, the outcome could ripple far beyond The View, influencing talk shows, newsrooms, and entertainment programs across the country. This battle isn't just about money. It's about precedent, power, and protecting reputations in the harsh glare of public life. The legal drama has only just begun, and the world is watching every move.